Hi darlings, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of seeing my beautiful face, you're definitely welcome. I want to say a huge thank you for clicking this video because I know it's not easy. So thank you so much for clicking this video. If you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure to go follow maybeautypro.shop, my makeup page, and also follow my hair business, which is MBP Hair Official on Instagram. Definitely check us out, and you can shop all your wigs, bundles, and what's not at maybeautypro.com, www.maybeautypro.com. In today's video, I'm going to be dissecting and really explaining to you guys what the difference between raw hair and virgin hair is, because there's just been a lot of, because even when I wanted to start my hair business, I was just seeing a lot of hair. 7A, 8A hair, 9A, 10A, Remy, this, that. It's a lot and it can be sometimes confusing. So that's why you're watching this video. You want to learn what the difference between raw hair and virgin hair is and which one should you go for. With that in mind, I hope that you're going to subscribe to this channel having learned that at the end of this video. So definitely keep on watching. So let's start off with raw hair. At the end of this video, or sometime within the course of this video, I'm going to bring out both hair types and show you guys so you guys can see for yourself what the hair looks like on hand. So let's talk about raw hair for starters. Raw hair means raw. When you say something is raw, it means it has been unaltered, it's still in its original form, there's no chemical or anything added, it's still very original. Okay, so now for raw hair can be Indonesian, it can be Vietnamese, but so far the most popular kind of raw hair is Indian raw hair and Vietnamese raw hair. Now let me bust your bubble. Because it's so popular, people are beginning to do the fake one, and so it's a bit hard to get the original one. Most of the prices are always high because everybody's now tilting towards the raw hair route. So aside from Vietnamese and Indian raw hair, we also have Burmese or Burmese, and then we also have Cambodian. Very recently, Indonesian raw hair is kind of like growing up, and I would really advise and suggest that you guys take advantage of it and really go in there and purchase all the bundles you can purchase, because right now it's very easy to find the original one. Now for raw hair, when somebody tells you they're selling raw hair and they tell you, oh, they're selling kinky, body wave, this, that's not raw hair, because for you to get those coils, it needs to go through steam processing. That's where they use steam and then some chemicals to process it and curve it the way they want it. And that's why when you see many of these Chinese vendors videos, you will see them actually doing it. So the hair is wet and then they're using a tail comb or something to structure it, and then they put it in I think maybe not an oven, but they put it somewhere for it to really dry. And because of that, they need to use a lot of chemical for it to maintain that particular structure or particular texture for a very long time. Now that is not to say that those kind of hair are not original, but it's hard to find original one. Now back to raw hair. Raw hair comes in only 3 textures: straight, natural wavy, and coily. So those are the only 3 raw hair styles. And now, even though they come in natural wave, this, that, no 2 natural wave hair can be the same, because what they are literally doing is cutting off the hair from the person who has the long hair. They're sanitizing it, they're washing it, and then they're creating that weft. They're wefting it immediately, and that's why they're not the same. My hair is not the same as your hair. So probably to get 3 bundles, you'll be getting 3 bundles from 3 different donors. So now virgin hair, on the other hand, as it says, it's virgin hair. Sometimes it can be, most of them are usually processed, and the most popular one is the Chinese, hair. They are enjoying they are cashing out. They've been cashing out. So yeah, we have the virgin hair. Now under virgin hair, there are different types as well. That's where some vendors will tell you they have 7A, 8A, 9A, 10A, 10AA, geez, 12A, 12AA, it's so much. Now I just want to briefly explain. Now everything just falls into one category, right? The single drawn and the double drawn. There's also super double drawn. There's no name that they won't give this thing, but the major thing you should be looking out for when you're negotiating with your vendor, you want to make sure that the hair retains its silkiness and softness. Like this hair, I have bleached 2 or 3 times already, and it still feels super soft. And that is why I don't joke with my vendor. Like, can you see? So you shouldn't be concerned about, oh, whether the hair is, I mean, you should be, because 8A hair is not as good as 9A hair. And I think for differentiation, some people would, you know, add more short strands and more fillers in 7A, more short strands. You know, as you go up, the lesser fillers and short strands and all those weird color looking strands you would have. So that's why if you get like the Fumi hair or super double drawn, you'll notice that they don't have that much. But if you're comparing it to 7A, you see that 7A is almost like you bleached it and then you forgot and then poured like black dye on it. And they come in variety of textures. They come in straight, they come in body wave, they come in deep wave, kinky wave, loose deep, deep loose. There's so many of them, even water wave. So they provide a variety of color, a variety of options, but that is not to say that their hair is bad. You just need to make sure that you're getting a good vendor. Most of them are all, like, I'm sorry to say, but many of them are just liars. They promise you while you're trying to get them, or while they're trying to get you, they'll be all sweet and nice. They'll be calling you dear, my sister, dear honey. Like, once you pay them like this and your hair gets to you, they don't know you, that's the end. So you want to make sure that you're putting your money in the right basket, you're putting your money in the right vendor, you know, stuff. Do you understand? I'm going to be making a video on how to source for good vendors on Alibaba, because that's where I sourced mine from. Sorry, I actually did one on Instagram and then the other on Alibaba, but those are very good places for you to start off. So check those places, look at the reviews they have on Alibaba and what's not. Now, as we were saying about Chinese hair, now for virgin hair, just like raw hair can be from Cambodian, it could be a Cambodian donor or what's not. Virgin hair also comes from, as I said, the most popular one is Chinese hair. Then we also have the Malaysia, Brazilian, Peruvian. Come to think of it, there was one time when the Brazilian virgin hair and the Peruvian virgin hair, I don't know what happened to those now, you see. So but right now it's Chinese hair, and you need to be very careful because many of them don't sell good hair. What they sell are literally hair that they went to, you know, drainage or seaway or something to pick up those hair. And some of them, I'm not saying all of them, so that's why the higher you go in grade, the lower the higher the quality, I mean. So if you're starting a business, you want to make sure that you're starting with 9A is a good start, 10A is also a good start, and because people like to be cheap with their hair, but there are some people that really appreciate hair. So that's why I have decided to incorporate raw hair in my business. So if you really want that hair that will last you 4 to 5 years, I would always recommend raw hair. Virgin hair, on the other hand, people prefer it because it's more affordable than raw hair, and you know, it just gives them what they want within the short period of time. Many of them don't understand that, you know, it's better for you to invest in a good hair so that you don't have to be buying hair every month. And there was one time before I started my business, I used to love weaves, so I would rather go and buy the fake ones that I was spending, like chocolate. And if you guys are Nigerian, you know this chocolate, it's like a hair pack rather. So I think 3 bundles in one or so. I'll spend so much money buying that, like 20,000 naira for, no, 18,000 naira for, or 20 something thousand naira for, and I'll buy that at 4 different times. So that's about 80,000 naira, which you would have invested in getting good hair. So think about it, do the math. Now for raw hair, it requires maintenance. You don't not maintenance rather, it's more coarse than virgin hair. Virgin hair is more fine. It's like when you run your hands through it, it feels like silk. It's very soft, but that's chemical, or the chemical that they've applied on it. Raw hair, you need to do a little bit of maintenance, because like I said, it's literally hair that they call off from a donor, and you know, they weft it and then they sanitize it and they sell it to people. So you want to also maintain it like your natural hair. Yeah, I think that's basically a summary of what the differences between virgin hair and raw hair are. So now I'm just gonna show you guys some raw hair bundles. And so yeah, so this is 28 inches raw Indonesian hair. As I said, your natural hair, all the strands are not equal. So what they would probably do with the raw hair, if they want to get like more equal length than short strands, what they would do is they do this, they are weaving like 2 or 5 times, right? and they do it 2 or 4, and then take out the short strand, but that's a lot of work for them, because as I said, what they literally do is cut, wash, sanitize, weft, and they sell it raw hair. So this is literally, so some vendors, we've been, most of them while they sanitize, they would also condition the hair. If you look carefully on the I'm going to try to insert a picture, you would see that the hair is coarse. It's not as silky looking as the Chinese one, but it definitely feels soft as well. But like, this is strong. I don't mean like very strong. If you look carefully on the strands are very thick, and it's beautiful. This is 28 inches. So let me now show you. So this is virgin hair, and this is our super double drawn virgin hair. Let me just brush it out a bit, and you can see this feels more soft and more silky than the raw hair because of all the chemicals and what's not. It feels super soft. It feels like I'm rubbing my hand against, like I'm rubbing butter between my fingers. That's how it feels rubbing this, while the other one feels like I'm rubbing my hair when I've relaxed it, my natural hair when I've relaxed it. So compare it. Let me put it side by side so you can look and see. So this is virgin hair, this is raw hair. Virgin hair, raw hair, virgin hair. Can you see? And this is natural wave rather. So as I said, raw hair only comes in 3 textures: straight, natural wave, and coiling. So again, this is virgin hair and this is raw hair. You can see that this looks rougher than this one, if that's a word. It looks more rough than this one, more coarse, but it's also very soft. I can literally rub my fingers through it. It's very soft, even though it looks Now another way to identify raw hair here, our body wave, our bundles are super double drawn. They are really nice, they are super full. This is our raw hair. Let me brush the raw hair for you. Yeah, so that's raw hair and virgin hair. Another thing I forgot to mention, which is also very important, that I think everybody should know, is that with raw hair, your raw hair can last you anytime between 3 to 5 years with proper maintenance. While this, you might find yourself buying a new badge every year or every 2 years, like with the virgin hair. But if you maintain it well, it could even last you longer. This is my super double drawn. I've bleached this hair twice and it's still very strong and very silky. Can you see? It doesn't mat up behind here. It doesn't, like, it's just really nice. It's a dream. It's a dream weave. It's really nice. So invest in getting good hair so you don't have to be buying hair every time. Another thing that I forgot to mention was, ways for you to identify which is raw hair and which is virgin hair. So when you scrape your virgin hair, you're going to see brown dust. That signifies that the hair has product on it, has chemical or silicone or whatever you want to call it, but there's product on the bundle. Whereas on the raw bundle, it's going to come out, the particles is going to come out white, meaning that the hair there's no processing on it. You can also do the same thing on your hair itself. When your hair has like several builds up, especially when you apply a lot of products on your hair, when you scrape it, you're going to see particles. It's inevitable because you're constantly under the sun. You're going to condition your hair, you're going to wash your hair, you're going to do all that, apply hair cream and what's not. All that thing, all those products, they're going to be on the hair strands and also on your hair. So when you scrape it, you're going to see that. So don't be alarmed. And that's not, if you ask me, not a valid way to identify a good hair. You actually need to test the hair, put it on, make it into a wig, and test it out for a couple of months and see how it holds up, whether it mats up at the back, whether it tangles or sheds too much, because it's normal for bundles to shed, because your natural hair too sheds as well. So especially because, you know, they weft the hair, so sometimes when they don't weft it well, it's gonna easily shed. And then when you cut the bundles, when you're making a wig and then you cut each of the tracks, those ends are going to be. Another good way to also check your hair is to do a bleach test. And if you look carefully, I've taken the liberty to bleach it for you. These are two different hair. Apparently, obviously, this is the raw hair. Can you see? Bleach lighter than this. This is your virgin hair. This is what your virgin hair will bleach to. If anybody tells you that virgin hair can bleach to 613, they're probably lying. I haven't seen any vendor that's, you know, anyways, the one that I've tried so far, but usually this is the shade it will turn to in the first bleach. So if you bleach it again, it probably would go lighter than this, but I can definitely guarantee you that it's gonna shed and it's probably going to fry. So I wouldn't advise you to bleach your hair more than, maybe if you do it twice, but no more than 3 twice. So, but you can obviously see a clear difference between the two. Can you see? Yeah. I'm going to try to insert pictures of what I mean by the scrape test and what particles came off the virgin hair and what particles came off the natural hair as well. So with that said, if you haven't watched my unboxing of my raw hair, then click the card up here to go watch and let me know what you think and what's not. Okay, yeah, so I think that's basically everything. If you're interested in purchasing any of this, definitely check my site out, maybeautypro.com, and also follow me at MVP Hair Official on Instagram. So if you're in the Minneapolis or Minnesota area and you need to get your hair done or what's not, or get an wig installation, then definitely send me a DM or send me a text to book an appointment. Also, we make wigs, we customize wigs as well. So if you have bundles that you want us to construct into a wig for you, we can definitely do that. Or if you want to purchase bundles from us and construct it to a wig, we can definitely do that as well. Remember, if you're purchasing bundles from us, you get a discount when you're doing it's a lot cheaper when you're doing your constructing into a wig, because we give discounts to our supporters. So yeah, just a food for thought. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions or you need to know more, just reach out to me on Instagram. You can also send me a DM, or you can just leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to assist you guys. On to my next one, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, and love you guys.